I'm here at the annual Greek festival here in the town of Watertown, just outside of Boston. Every year, the Archangels Greek Orthodox Church in the town of Watertown hosts this event. Tons of people show up. It's a 3-day event from Friday to Sunday. I was invited here to showcase what Greek culture is like, try some food, try some Greek drinks, and talk to some Greek people. I really don't know anything about Greek culture. But if I had to guess, I think the reason why it's called Greece is because of the amount of hair gel that Mediterranean men use. I've already had a couple drinks. I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing. So let's go find out. That Greek alcohol is a little bit stronger than I anticipated. Definitely feel a little buzzed right now. I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy today. You're the grandmother I never had. Don't tell my grandmother.
Okay, I won't.
Secret?
It's a secret
Okay,
forever
thank you
between
so
you and I.
So I'm here with Nitsa and Anastasia. When we think of Greek grandmothers, this is the sweetest of the bunch, I think so. She's my secret grandmother.
Yes.
You're my secret grandmother.
Yes, he's my favorite grandchild.
So there's this word that I've seen you Greek people throw a lot, and it just shows everything about hospitality all in one. What is it called? Philotimo?
Philotimo.
They say it's hard to describe. It's just like, you can't describe it. It just is. What is that just is?
Well, that just is that you open up your heart, you open up your home. My father used to make my mother crazy by bringing people home for dinner without telling her. And it was because he met them at his business. They didn't have any place to go. Oh, just come on over. Just come on over. And that is part of the Greek culture that is important to the Greeks. I love having company. I could have company every single night. I'd be exhausted, but I could do it. I enjoy it. I enjoy cooking for 10, 20, 30 people.
No, there's no real translation to philotimo. It's actually 3 words.
You can't say hospitality. People are very hospitable. But Greeks, all Greeks have philotimo.
Your love of humankind, mankind, the way you carry yourself, the way you treat others. All Greeks live by this.
Any Greek that you'll ever meet, we have that. People leave Greece and they're just so happy and overwhelmed how friendly we are. That word is not in the dictionary.
Friendly?
Philotimo.
If you go to Greece, someone sees you and you come to their house or whatever, and they say, come to the house, have some dinner, have this. They have philotimo.
You give them everything, whatever you got. You know, that's how it is. You give people whatever you have.
When it comes to Greek food, what distinguishes Greek food from other food? What separates Greek food from like other foods in the Mediterranean?
One thing I've always said is the Greek food is more aligned with the Middle East than European food. You know, you have France and Spain and obviously great food, Italy, so many great Italian restaurants in this country. And it's just, Greece is more Middle East with the moussaka, the shish kebabs, the meats, the chicken, the way they do it.
Explain what this is, because you're the only church that makes this around the area. And what is it?
They call it dipla, right? They call it dipla. It's fried dough. It has eggs, it has flour, little baking powder.
We roll them out here. The ladies, when we made them here, we made over 600. The ladies came in with the machines, the pasta machines. They roll them out into long strips. The ladies cut them in triangles. And then there were 3 of us in the kitchen frying them up and rolling them up. Once they're fried and rolled, afterwards we put them aside and we dip them in syrup. Once they're dipped in syrup, we put cinnamon and honey on top. We're like one of the only churches in the area that makes them, and they're very, very popular.
It sounds 1, 2, 3, but it's not 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of people working on that. Actually, 2 people on the fry pan, because one takes the piece and opens it up, and the other one fries it and rolls it. And then we dip it in the honey, and we put walnuts and cinnamon on top.
It tastes really good. It's very flaky, very light, and as you said, it takes It's very time consuming.
When we see the average lifespan of an American versus a Greek, there's about a 4 or 5 year difference from the research I've done, and a lot of that has to do with the diet, lifestyle, and sense of family within the household versus here in like the Western world in America. When it comes to that, though, how important is all of those things I listed to Greek culture?
When you have your family, you have everything. Then you have your church, your faith, which is a very big part of the Greek Orthodox culture. As long as you have your family around you, I think that truly helps giving you a happy life. And by giving you a happy life, it could extend your life.
Clean air, they do take time, they work hard, but they do take time to enjoy themselves, to go out for a coffee. In Greece, the beautiful thing is, everything's outside because the weather's so great. You can sit outside with a frappe all afternoon with a friend. You know, we're here, you go out to eat at a restaurant now or you have to go home. In Greece, you can go out to a restaurant, sit there all evening with your friends and have a coffee, have a meal, split a meal, have a nice little drink with them.
My dad always used to say, like, eat slow. So enjoy your food, eat it slow, talk at the meal. Don't gobble it up. My uncle in Greece didn't understand when I said to him, in America we go, we get the coffee, and then we drive. And he's like, what do you mean you drive? And I said, we go, we get the coffee. He's like, you don't sit? I was like, no, we get it from the takeout, and we drive with it. And he was like, I can't do that. I couldn't function. Also, the quality of the food in Greece, they ate a lot of fish, a lot of fresh vegetables. The first time I went to Greece when I was 13, the tomatoes were about this big at the laiki because it's more natural there. So the food is better quality. They drink wine daily. They don't have the weight problems we have in this country. They walk everywhere. So yeah, I can see that the lifespan is longer.
And people mingle with each other. That's another good thing that helps in longevity, to live longer.
And life is not as faster over here as over here. People sleep in the afternoon. They get up and
And a lot of walking, too.
walking. Yeah, not everybody has a car there. That's another factor, that they don't have any cars and they walk. Yeah, that's true. I love walking.
I'm here with Nick. He sells jewelry here. Jewelry is such a big part in Greek culture. You got me this ring for free. I absolutely love it. But when it comes to the jewelry in Greek, what are your most common ones?
Basically, crosses, chains, Greek crosses, Orthodox crosses.
I see some bracelets as well. Is that a big thing?
Right, bracelets, yes, men's and women's.
When it comes to like identifying a Greek person, what is something that they do where you're like, oh, I know that they're Greek?
Kompoloi.
Yeah, I'll grab one. So you said this is called a kumpeloi?
Kompoloi.
Kumpeloi.
They call worry beads. So that's what they call it. If the people, you know, they worry. If they worry, they use this and they relieve their.
Oh, this like soothing.
Yes. You know, like relaxing. All the old men or young, they have one of these.
Really, it's like a nunchuck almost. What are some tricks? Teach me one.
You split it in half, and then you go like this. You play it. It's hard to. Once you get the hang of it, then you know it's easy. But it's hard. You gotta you gotta go home and practice.
So I'm here with Vana from Family Rizos Honey. This honey is straight from Greece, and it gets imported to New Hampshire.
It gets imported to Massachusetts, Boston, Mass.
You take it from Boston and to where you sell it in New Hampshire, and now you made your way here to Watertown. How's the business been?
It's been great.
Yeah?
Cannot complain. I love being a vendor, especially at this festival here in Watertown, Massachusetts, my favorite church.
You've been around since 2016. This whole thing. What do you know the story? Why they wanted to do a whole honey business and sell it across seas as well as Greece?
It was always my husband and my father-in-law's dream. I moved to Greece with my husband and my family. We were there for 5 years, and I kept on seeing my father-in-law producing honey, and he was selling it, you know, to the people in the village of his own honey. And I'm like, wow, we can take this honey. We need to find a way to get it to America. It's going to sell, and we're going to make more money that way. I eat honey every day.
What do you have it with?
Cottage cheese on my toast.
Oh my gosh. Does he sound like John the Baptist with locusts and honey?
I love my honey, even if it's with butter or cottage cheese, or I like putting it on my ice cream. I love it on my yogurt. I do a marinade with my honey. For my steak, my chicken.
You sound like Bubba from Forrest Gump, like honey and shrimp, honey and potatoes. Honey. I'm here with Despina. What is your company called here?
My company is Mata Here's Boutique. We started our business in 2016.
Relatively new. How's business been?
It's been very well. We do very good at festivals. We travel from New York. We go, Boston is our farthest, then we do Philadelphia and New Jersey. We get our products from Greece. We pick particular products. We don't just bring anything in. We have designer handbags. We have flip-flops that come from Europe, and we have sandals that come from Greece, leather sandals.
So when you come here to Watertown and you show your own little bit of philotimo through your boutique, how good does it feel to see both Greek and non-Greek come together?
It feels great to see because we have a lot of non-Greek customers that come here to see us. We have a customer that actually told us past weekend that they come every year this weekend for Watertown Festival, and they follow us online and our emails, so they specifically come to shop every year from us.
That must feel so good.
And it feels really good. It's really
rewarding.
Good. Yeah, I was like very happy to hear that, you know. She was excited. She couldn't wait to come to the festival and just to see us and shop. And she shopped yesterday, and she's like, I'll be back during the weekend for more.
That does it here for the Greek Festival in Watertown. I had an absolute great time. Greek people and hospitality go together like, I don't know, they just go together. I've drank a little too much. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Greek Orthodox Church, Archangel Orthodox Church in Watertown for hosting me, hosting this festival. And yeah.